As the new administration takes over, your 7 News team reached out to an Oklahoma senator about how these next 4 years could affect Oklahomans.
7 News anchor Haley Wilson has that interview with Oklahoma Senator James Lankford.
Senator, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Glad to do it, actually.
So what are you most looking forward to when it comes to working with President Trump during his first 100 days in office?
Yeah, we have quite a bit that's got to get done. We're working on tax policy. We're working on energy production. We're working on border security. We're working on government efficiency. All of those I'm excited to work on because, quite frankly, those are all affect everyday Oklahomans every single day on it. So first things first out of the gate, obviously the president did a lot of executive actions, but the Senate also passed a new enforcement bill dealing with interior enforcement in the United States. That is the first enforcement bill that's passed in a couple of decades, actually. That's passed through the Senate. It'll go to a vote in the House tomorrow, and that'll be on the president's desk by the end of the week. That bill called the Laken Riley Act is a direct response to the murder of the student Laken Riley in Georgia several months ago by someone who was not legal in the United States. So that bill has now passed. That bill was, Chuck Schumer refused to bring that bill up even on the Florida debates. With the shift in leadership to Republicans leading the Senate, we're able to bring that bill forward, pass it, get it done. So it's that kind of work that we can actually get in where the president's increasing enforcement, we're increasing authority to be able to help our national security. And then obviously all the efficiency areas. I'm really excited on that. I've worked on federal fumbles for years, and this is an area where we've got to be able to make sure that we are spending less and that we're being more and more efficient with taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking story out of Georgia. How do you think his presidency is going to benefit Oklahomans?
Yeah, direct benefit in multiple ways. Obviously, if we can get a stable economy, that makes a big difference for just everyday Oklahomans. So the first thing out of the bat is let's increase domestic energy production. That directly affects us in Oklahoma. About 15% of our economy is actually directly related to energy production. So if we do more domestic energy production, that helps everyday Oklahomans in every single business, whether it's restaurants or trucking or those that are in oil and gas industry or so many others. That's a very direct effect to our economy. So that's very significant to us. If just the price of gasoline and diesel can come down, that helps every single product. That helps whether it's you're buying groceries or you're buying furniture or you're buying paper for a copier. All of those are affected by the price of transportation, which is at gas and diesel prices. So that's very helpful to us. Tax policy is the other big issue. If we can resolve more and more on the tax issues, and that's a major portion of what we're trying to do in this first 100 days, we can get that resolved. That keeps taxes level, and that actually helps us all have some kind of planning stability. Every single small business in America will be affected if we don't actually deal with tax policy this year. So we're trying to help every single small business in Oklahoma.
I saw your video that you took of Carrie Underwood when there was a little bit of an issue with the sound. Some people call that day divisive. It seemed like she brought unity to the room. What was it like seeing a fellow Oklahoman really bring that unity together?
But we were definitely Oklahoma proud there. What happened is Carrie stepped up. The band, they both had in their ears a little click track. The band, it was off on their side, and the tech guys didn't know exactly what to do to be able to correct it. They came up to Carrie and said they're trying to work it out, and she just smiled at them with that Oklahoma smile and said, "I'll take it." And she literally just took off and sang a cappella. The crowd joined in. In fact, we had a lot of Oklahomans, several hundred, that were just in our office. Since they couldn't watch it outside, they came into our office in the building. They were singing along with the television even here in our office. And I'm sure a lot of folks around the country where it was a very unifying moment to remind us all again that we are America proud. And for us, in watching Carrie Underwood, we're definitely Oklahoma proud. And it was nice to have a front row seat to all of that.
For sure. Senator, I know you're busy. I know it's a busy time right now, so I appreciate the time you took to talk to us.
You bet. Glad to be able to visit with you.